Hello everybody, this is Top Notch 1B. Let's go to Unit 8, Shopping for Clothes. Imagine there is a online shop, you are going to buy some things. Let's listen to these items, then you are going to repeat. And Reko, you always send it to me. Wait a minute.
And repeat in the pauses. Outerwear,
jackets, sweaters, gloves,
underwear and lingerie,
boxers, bras, panties,
hosiery,
Hosiery means all of the stocks and ties together when you want to buy it. We call it hosiery.
socks, tights, pantyhose,
bags and accessories,
purses, belts,
sleepwear,
men's and women's pajamas, women's nightgowns, bathrobes,
athletic wear,
running shoes, shorts, running pants.
Okay. Look at here. What are the advantages and disadvantages of buying clothes online? Read this question, record your voice, and send it to me. For example, if you buy clothes online, you don't have to leave home. It's really convenient. It means it's really easy to buy. But if you don't like something, you have to go to post office and to send it back to the store. It's inconvenient. It means it's the difficulty. Let's go to the conversation here. Listen, after listening, I'm going to explain, then you are going to read it, record your voice, and send it to me. Listen, please.
page 87, exercise C, photo story. Read and listen to a conversation between a clerk and a customer about a sweater the customer wants to buy.
Excuse me, how much is that V-neck?
Excuse me, it means I'm sorry. And V-neck, you see, پیرن یقه هفت.
This red one? It's $55. That's not too bad. And it's really nice. Could I get it in a larger size? Here you go. This one's a medium. Would you like to try it on?
Medium, it means it's not very big, it's not very short.
No thanks. I'll just take it. It's a present for my sister. Would you be nice enough to gift wrap it for me? Of course.
Okay, present means gift. Present, gift, کادو, هدیه است. Would you please gift wrap it for me? Gift wrap, it means put it in a box, in a present box or a pack it because I want to give it to someone as a gift. So read this part, record your voice, and send it to me. The shopper, this is the shopper. It means the person who wants to buy something, and the clerk is this person who sells something. The shopper wants to know the price of the sweater. See? Excuse me, how much is the V-neck? See? She asked about the price. Number two. And you should write it. How much is the V-neck? The shopper asked the clerk for another. See? Could I get a larger size? She asked for another size. And you can use this question, write it here. The clerk brings the shopper a different size. You see, here you go. This one is medium. You can write it here. The sweater is for shopper or different person. She wants to give it as a gift, as a present. So it's for a different person. You write it here in this part. Complete the statement with a quotation from the photo. The shopper says to get the clerk's attention. You see, at the beginning she says, "Excuse me, how much is that V-neck?" You see, then the clerk answers. The shopper says to say the price of the sweater is okay. That's not too bad. It's really nice. You see in this part. The clerk says when she gives the shopper the second sweater. You see, here you go. بفرمایید. This one is medium. You see? Fill in the blanks. What's important to you when you choose a clothing store on website? Complete the chart. Is it the price is important for you? You can take it here. Important, very important, or not important. When you buy a clothes from a clothing store, brand is important, selection is important, or service. And when you are buying from a website, which one is important? Price, brand, selection, or service? Fill in the blanks, take a photo and send it to me. Let's go to this part. Let's listen.
Page 88. Vocabulary. Types of clothing and shoes. Read and listen. Casual clothes. Jeans. A t-shirt. A sweatshirt. A polo shirt. Sweatpants. Sweaters and jackets. A crew neck.
Crew neck.
A cardigan.
crew neck یقه گرد. cardigan ژاکت.
A turtleneck.
turtleneck یقه اسکی. لباسای یقه اسکی.
A v-neck.
v-neck یقه هفت. v-neck.
A windbreaker.
windbreaker بادگیر. لباسای بادگیر.
A blazer.
This windbreaker number 5. بادگیر, yes, and blazer, it's a kind of coat. It's a sport coat.
Shoes. Oxfords. Loafers.
Loafers, shoes, they are really easy to use them without laces, without shoelace.
Sandals.
Sandals.
Running shoes. Pumps.
Pumps. Look at this one. Number 5 is pumps, high heels.
Flats.
And flats. Flats, it means the shoes that they don't have shoelace and they don't have heels. They are easy to use. Read this part, record your voice and send it to me. Okay, as adjective, use of object pronoun. You see, I want the cardigan. I can say I want it. I love these pumps. I love them. ببینید بعضی وقتا هست که میخوایم یه چیزی چند بار تکرار کردیم دیگه نمیخوایم اسمش رو بگیم یا یه چیزی هست که شناخته شده است. مثلا میگه من اون ژاکت رو میخوام، به جاش میگه من اونو میخوام. به اینو میگیم object pronoun. دیگه میاریم به جای اسم اصلی که دیگه تکرارش نکنیم از اون استفاده میکنیم. I love these pumps. I love them. You see, pair of shoes. I love them. دو جفت باشه ما از pair استفاده میکنیم و از them استفاده میکنیم. We gave the loafers to the clerk. Clerk, we gave the loafers to him. میگه ما اون جفت کفش رو دادیم به فروشنده. دادیمش به اون. به جای اینکه بگیم به اون فروشنده دادیمش به اون. Is he buying a blazer for his wife? For her? You see, instead of I, we can use me, you, he, him, she, her, it, we, us, they, them. Okay, we use this part in order to reduce the repetition. استفاده میکنیم از این قسمت برای اینکه دیگه تکرار نکنیم داخل جمله که از اسامی افراد رو برای راحت تر بودن هم همینطور. We gave the v-neck to the clerk. We gave to the clerk the v-neck. بچه اون چیزی که مهمتره رو میاریم اول جمله دیگه. میگه اون پیراهن یقه هفت رو دادیم به فروشنده. نمیایم بگیم دادیم به فروشنده پیراهن یقه هفت رو. پس اون چیزی که اول مهمه رو می‌نویسیم. He's buying it for her. He's buying a gift for his wife. اول میگه که چی مهمتر الان؟ اون اهمیت که الان وجود داره اون هدیه هست که میخواد به کسی هدیه بده. So we use it. اول اونو می‌نویسیم. Did you buy the green sweatpants? Yes, I bought them yesterday. Don't you love these cool windbreakers? Yes, I really love them. You see, windbreakers اس داره جمعه پس از them براش استفاده میکنیم مثل they میمونه از them براش استفاده میکنیم. And they are so cheap. Should I buy this crew neck over here? It's too expensive. Don't buy crew neck. یه دونه است مثل it میمونه از it استفاده میکنیم. Don't buy it. I love this t-shirt. I'm buying that. I'm buying it for my dad. Don't buy it for him. Dad همون him. Dad همون him. براش از him استفاده میکنیم. براش نخر. Don't buy it for him. Dads hate black colors. You fill in the blanks of this part. Take a photo and send it to me. Let's go to grammar. Unscramble the words and phrases to write a statement. جملات به هم بخیر درست کنیم. I am buying it for her. They are getting them for us. I need them for my son-in-law. Please give it to me. He's finding it for me. Let's go to write this part. Take a photo and send it to me. Listen to this conversation, please.
Page 89. Conversation model. Exercise A. Read and listen to someone paying for clothes.
I'll take these polo shirts, please.
Certainly. How would you?
Certainly means sure. Look, sure, okay, definitely, absolutely, of course, all of them means certainly, of course.
Like to pay for them?
Excuse me?
Cash or credit?
You see, cash or credit. Cash means the money, اسکناس, or credit means credit card, کارت اعتباری.
Credit, please. And could you gift wrap them for me?
Of course.
Okay, of course means sure, definitely. Record your voice and send it to me. You see, there are some items here. Imagine select one of them. Okay, for example, you are going to buy a belt. Make a conversation, complete it, take a photo and send it. Let's go to this part. Listen please, vocabulary number 20.
Page 90. Vocabulary. Clothing that comes in pairs. Exercise.
بچه اینجا لباس هایی هستش که با pairs استفاده میکنیم. A pair of jeans, a pair of jeans. چیزایی که دو تا لنگه داشته باشن. For example, gloves. دو تا لنگه دستکش. دو تا لنگه شلوار. Okay, دو تا لنگه جوراب. دو تا لنگه shoes. A pair of shoes, a pair of jeans. Okay, in this form.
Exercise A. Read and listen. A pair of gloves.
A pair of pantyhose.
A pair of tights.
A pair of panties.
A pair of pajamas.
A pair of jeans.
A pair of pants.
A pair of shorts.
A pair of boxers.
A pair of briefs.
A pair of socks.
A pair of shoes.
Now listen again and repeat in the pauses. A pair of gloves.
A pair of pantyhose.
A pair of tights.
A pair of panties.
A pair of pajamas.
A pair of jeans.
A pair of pants.
A pair of shorts.
A pair of boxers.
A pair of briefs.
A pair of socks.
A pair of shoes.
Okay, repeat, record your voice and send it to me. Listen for the conversation. Complete each statement with the name of clothing department. It means which part of the store are you going to buy. For example, I'm going to buy a coat from men. For example, I'm going to buy a pair of socks from hosiery. I'm going to buy a pair of, for example, pants from athletic wear. I'm going to buy a pair of jeans from men's outwear, for example. Fill in these blanks based on listening, then write it, complete it, take a photo and send it to me. Number 29.
Page 90. Exercise B. Listen to infer. Listen to the conversations. Complete each statement with the name of a clothing department. Conversation 1.
Do you see a store directory? Yes, it's right over here. What do you need? I need a pair of nice warm gloves for my sister.
Okay, look, she needs gloves. Look at this part. Which one of them should she go? Should she go?
Conversation 2.
These pajamas aren't comfortable. They're too small.
Would you like me to get you a couple of new pairs when I go shopping?
That'd be great. Thanks.
Pajamas is I guess it's a sleepwear. Pajamas.
Conversation 3.
Look at these great tights. They have pictures of animals on them. Don't you just love them?
Not particularly. They're a little wild for my taste.
Okay, tights. She's going to buy tights. They should go to hosiery.
Well, if you really don't like them, I'll take them back to the store.
Conversation 4.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, I'm looking for boxers. I only see briefs.
They're right over here. Just follow me.
Thanks. I need a pair in extra large.
Okay. He needs a boxer. He should go to men's underwear. Complete this part, take a photo and send it to me. We want to talk about comparative adjectives. You see when we have وقت یه صفت داشته باشیم که یک سیلابی باشه. یعنی یه بخشی باشه مثل large. دستتون رو ببریم بالا مثل کلاس اولیا large یه بخشه. که از بالا بیارید پایین دستتون large یه بخشه. اگر خواستیم یه همچین صفت‌هایی رو با هم مقایسه کنیم look for example this sweater is larger than this one از er than استفاده میکنیم larger than nicer than this sweater is nicer than this one nice یه بخشی از er بهش er میچسبونیم than استفاده میکنیم میگم این لباس از اون یکی بهتر خوبتر er رو than میشه اضافه کردم حالا بعضی وقتا هست این adjective صفتی که مثلا خوب، گران، ارزان اینا صفت استفاده میکنیم چند بخشی هم. For example expensive, beautiful. This sweater is more expensive than this one. نکنی expensive چند بخشه؟ سه بخشه. چون سه بخشی قبلش more اضافه میکنم بعدش than. These gloves are more expensive than the other. These gloves are more expensive than the other. Okay? پس اگه یه بخشی بود بهش er than استفاده میکنم اضافه میکنم اگر دو بخش سه بخشی چهار بخشی پنج بخشی یعنی طولانی بود این صفتمون از more قبلش میارم بعدش than. Do you have these pants in larger size? این سایز بزرگشو دارین larger size سایز بزرگترشو دارین I need shoes that are more comfortable سه بخشی از more استفاده Do you have a pair of less expensive gloves? یه جفت دستکشی که ارزون اینقدر گرون نباشه قیمتش یکم less باشه کمتر باشه داریم These are too expensive And I told you that suit is nicer than the one I'm wearing These gloves are more expensive than the other Okay, small, smaller. cheap, cheaper. large, larger. اگه خودش ای داشت دیگه آخر رو اضافه کنید. نمیخواد ای ها رو اضافه کنید. lose, loser. heavy, heavier. pretty, prettier. big, bigger. hot, hotter. دو تا استثناء اینجا هست. good و bad. good به معنی خوب. اگر خواستیم بگیم یه چیزی از این بهتره میگم this sweater is better than that one. This sweater is worse than that one. بدتر، بهتر. better, بدتر. worse. Let's go to this part. Write opposite of each comparative adjective. مخالفش رو بنویسید. smaller, larger. taller, shorter. more expensive, less expensive. expensive گران. more expensive, less expensive. less popular, more popular. You do this part. Take a photo and send it to me. Don't take these pajamas to Hawaii. It's hotter. Take something lighter. Good idea. چیز سبکتر بردار. lighter. light یه بخشی ای رو استفاده کردم. Do you think of these red gloves beautiful? They are pretty. pretty دو بخشیه. They are prettier. گفتم اینجا دو بخشی بود. چی میارم قبلش؟ more میارم بعدش than. They are more prettier than black ones. And they are cheaper. cheap on one syllable. They are cheaper too. Excuse me, does these pants come in longer length? I'm sure they do. Let me see if I can find you a better. گفتم خوب بگیم بهتره میگیم better. You do this part, take a photo and send it to me. Let's go to the conversation model. Listen please, number 32. Listen please.
Page 91. Conversation model. Exercise A. Read and listen to someone asking for a different size.
Excuse me. Do you have these gloves in a smaller size? I need a medium.
Yes, we do. Here you go.
Thanks.
Would you like to take them?
Yes, please. Thanks for your help.
My pleasure.
Okay. These are the size small, کوچیک, medium, متوسط, large, بزرگ, X large, extra large یعنی بزرگتر از حد عادیه, خیلی بزرگ, XX large, extra large, خیلی خیلی بزرگ. Based on these parts, I'd like to buy Sunny. What do you want to buy? Write it here based on this dialogue. Fill in the blanks and based on your option, make a new conversation, take a photo and send it. Let's go to this part. These are the interior location of a shop. Look, number 30.
Page 92. Before you listen. Vocabulary. Interior locations and directions. Read and listen.
Top floor. Top level. Third floor. Third level. Second floor. Second level. Ground floor.
Okay, ground floor, طبقه همکف.
Ground level. Basement.
زیر زمین.
In the front, on the left, in the back, on the right, down the hall.
Take the escalator. Go
Escalator, پله برقی.
down the escalator. Go up the escalator. Take the stairs. Go down the stairs. Go up the stairs. Take the elevator.
Okay, elevator, آسانسور. Read this part, record your voice and send it to me. Let's go to the next part. There is a pronunciation part. When we want to emphasize on something, we use more stress. یه چیزی رو بخوایم با تاکید بیشتر بگیم، با فشار بیشتر بیانش میکنه. Listen and repeat please. Number 37.
Page 93. Pronunciation. Contrastive stress for clarification. Exercise A. Read and listen.
The shoe department is upstairs, on the third floor.
Excuse me, the first floor?
No, it's on the third floor.
Now listen again and repeat in the pauses.
The shoe department is upstairs, on the third floor.
Excuse me, the first floor?
No, it's on the third floor.
Okay, repeat, record your voice and send it to me. Now in this part, choose 5 departments from the store. For example, ground floor, the part that you can buy bags and accessories. Okay, or men's shoes, this is the second floor. Women's shoes, the ground floor. Okay, select 5 parts. Write one thing you would like to get in each department. For example, men's sweater, I would like to buy a jacket. I want to go to bags and accessories. I want to buy a gift. For example, I should go to the ground floor. I want to buy some jewelry, ground floor. I want to go to the restaurant. I should go to the basement. Fill in the blanks. Record your voice. Fill in the blanks. Write the sentences and take a pic. Send it to me. In this part, prepare for the role play. Write 4 topics below on separate sheet of paper. Write a partner. Make a list of language you know. For example, ask for direction. Excuse me, I'm looking for the hosiery department. Look, this is hosiery. How can I get to the hosiery? Hosiery is on the, for example, where is it? Ground floor. Yeah, it is on the ground floor. For example, you can go on the right part. Okay, or I would like to go to restaurant. Where is it? It is on the in the basement. Okay, you should say, how can I go to the basement? For example, you should go into the department store, then you should go down the escalator. In the basement, you can find a restaurant. Okay, so you should select 4 topics, 4 places or that you want to go, and find it on the on this picture, and give address. Okay, write it on a piece of paper, take a photo and send it to me. Let's go to the vocabulary part. Read and listen to each pair of antonyms. Is it formality? Formal means لباس رسمی for special events when you casual clothes are not okay. Informal غیر رسمی for everybody events when casual clothes are okay. غیر رسمی. Formal رسمی informal غیر رسمی. Appropriate مناسب، یه چیزی که به لحاظ اجتماعی درست باشه، پذیرفته شده باشه. Socially correct. Inappropriate socially incorrect، یه چیزی که به لحاظ اجتماعی تو جامعه مناسب نباشه، اون لباسی که مناسب نباشه. Liberal without many rules for appropriate dresses. بعضی کشورها هستن که قانون خاصی ندارن برای پوشش. Conservative with more rules for appropriate dresses. The countries that they have more rules. Let's listen to this part. I'm going to explain the new vocabulary. It's easy. It doesn't have lots of vocabulary. Let's listen, please.
Page 94. Reading. Read and listen. Travel smart.
Okay, you're planning a foreign trip. After you get your passport, reservations, and tickets, it's time to think about clothes. Clothing customs can vary from very liberal to quite conservative. Compare clothing do's and don'ts in 2 popular destinations.
Turkey.
Okay, destination means the place that you want to travel to. مقصد, for example, Istanbul, or for example, United States. They can be travel destination. مقصد سفر.
Pack light clothing for the heat. Even though most tourists wear t-shirts and shorts, Turkish people usually wear more modest clothes, dresses or blouses with sleeves for women.
Sleeve آستین, لباس آستین دار. Blouse with sleeves, لباس آستین دار.
and short sleeve shirts and long pants for men.
short sleeved لباس آستین کوتاه. short sleeve shirt پیراهن مردانه آستین کوتاه.
For tourists visiting Turkey's beautiful historic places, casual, comfortable clothing is fine for men and women. If you visit a mosque, however, the dress code is stricter and shorts are definitely inappropriate for both men and women.
Okay, mosque. This is a mosque. Masjid.
Women must cover their knees, shoulders, and head, and men must cover their knees and shoulders. Everyone must remove his or her shoes. On
remove his her or his shoes میگه وقتی مثلا داخل مسجد میشیم برای احترام مثلا کفشا رو همه در میارن. remove their shoes.
Turkey's beaches, on the other hand, anything goes for tourists. Shorts, t-shirts, and sandals or flip-flops are normal for both Turkish people and foreigners.
Okay, flip-flops. These are flip-flops. Flip-flops.
The United States.
United States weather in July differs by region. A good
Okay, differs by region. It means the weather is different in different places. For example, in one place it can be hot in July. In the other places it can be rainy in July. You see, in different places there are different forms of it.
rule of thumb is to check an internet weather site to be sure. The dress code is generally liberal, so it's common in the warmer months for Americans of both sexes to wear t-shirts, shorts, and sandals or flip-flops on the street and in informal settings.
Liberal. America is more generally liberal. It means they don't have lots of rules for the clothes.
But young people frequently wear some pretty wild clothes. The dress code, however, is definitely not anything goes in schools, formal restaurants, or religious institutions. There, more conservative clothes and shoes are appropriate.
Conservative clothes, it means the form. Look at here, conservative. With more rules for appropriate dress. It means you should wear more formal dresses, more appropriate dresses.
Women wearing skirts, dresses, or nice pants with a sweater or a blouse. But even in more formal places like offices, women never have to cover their arms. For men, in formal settings, a suit and tie or a nice shirt and a blazer are always appropriate.
Okay, read this text, record your voice and send it to me. Based on the text, which one is true or false? It's appropriate to wear shorts in Turkish mosques. No, it's not appropriate, so it's false. The dress code for tourists is pretty liberal in Turkish beaches. In beaches, look at here. We had it in the beaches. Yeah, it was more liberal. Clothing customs in Turkey are anything goes for everyone. No, it's not. The United States is conservative about clothes. Look at here. It's more liberal, so it's false. It's appropriate for young American to wear wild clothes in religious situation? No. It's appropriate to wear wild clothes, but not in religious situations, so it's false. Flip-flops are inappropriate in formal restaurants in the United States. No information about this one, so it's false. Let's go to this part. What's your personal dress code? What is your idea? Do you agree or disagree? Tick the answers. It is appropriate for men to wear shorts on the street. Do you agree or disagree? Tick the answer. It is inappropriate means useful, مناسب. It is inappropriate for women to wear shorts on the street. Inappropriate means not useful, no مناسب. What do you think? Agree or disagree? It's appropriate for men to wear sandals in the office. Answer. It's important for men to wear ties in the office. Answer. It's appropriate for men to wear a sleeveless t-shirt in a restaurant. It's inappropriate for men to wear short skirts or shorts in religious institutions. What do you think? Write the answer. Based on this, you can understand that how would you rate yourself? Are you conservative, liberal, or anything else? Write some clothing do's and do nots for visitors in your country. For example, imagine you have a guest from another country. You want to explain what do people wear in offices. Right here. What do people wear in informal restaurants? Write it here. What can people, for example, what cannot people do in casual social setting? What cannot wear or what can wear? Both of them. In religious institutions, what they can wear and what they cannot. In restaurants, what they can wear, what they cannot. In offices, what they can wear, what they cannot. Write it here. Take a photo and send it to me. Let's go to the next part. You see, in this part, listen to the conversation, use context for infer departments of, for example, which department they should go. In order to buy shoes, bags, you see, which department they should go. We had the similar thing, so I just played. Number 40. Wait a minute.
To the conversations. Use the context to infer which department the people are in. Listen more than once if necessary. Conversation 1.
Can you help me?
Certainly, ma'am.
Do you have these pumps in a smaller size? They're a little large.
Conversation 2.
So she wants to change the pumps. She should go to the department which has shoes. Number 1, number 2.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a windbreaker.
Certainly. Is a light windbreaker okay?
Yes, thanks. We're going to Tanzania. They say it's incredibly hot there this time of year, but very windy.
Okay. Windbreaker, you should go to the outwear department.
Conversation 3.
Excuse me. Where are the less expensive purses? Just over there, across from the belts.
Conversation 4.
Do you think you could gift wrap these tights for me? They're a present for my daughter.
I'm sorry, but I can't. We don't gift wrap in this department. But if you go to the service desk, they can help you with that.
Okay, he should go to bags and accessories.
Conversation 5.
I just love this nightgown, but my husband says pink isn't a good color for me. Do you have it in black?
I think we do. What size, madam?
Extra large, please.
Okay. She's going to change the gown a sleepwear. Complete this part, take a photo and send it to me. Express your opinion, complete the chart with appropriate kind of shoes and clothes for certain places and occasions. For example, to class or work. Which shoes is appropriate right here and which clothes right here. On formal occasion, which shoes are appropriate right here and which clothes. On the weekend, what can you use as shoes and which clothes. Complete it, take a photo and send it to me. When you complete the travel article, use than when necessary. Comparative form, use than. When you travel, think carefully about the clothes you pack. As far as clothes is concerned, darker clothes are usually more practical. More practical. For cool destinations, a blazer for cooler one یه بخشی دیگه cool one for cooler destination برای مقاصد سردتر a blazer can be more convenient than a windbreaker. A blazer can be more convenient for parts 4 بخشی more convenient than a windbreaker or cardigan because you can wear it in more conservative settings such as offices and formal restaurants. For travel to hotter areas, hotter areas of the world, lighter clothes are more comfortable than heavier ones. Okay, rewrite the sentences. Please show loafers to my husband. Please show them to him. به جای my husband از him استفاده کردیم. They send the genes to their children, grandchildren. بچه ها نوه هاشون داره میگه بچه ها چند تا هن. They send their genes to them. How is she paying Robert for the clothes? How is she paying him for the clothes? When are we buying the gift for Mary? When are we buying it for her? In this part, imagine that you have a friend from another country who is coming to visit you in January. Write a letter or email to your friend, explain what to pack for the trip. Give your friend advice on appropriate and inappropriate dresses. So you are going to write a paragraph. For example, write, "Hi, here are some clothing tips for you for your visit. First of all, the rules here are," you should explain. What can she or he wear in your country based on the situation and based on the weather. Write it, take a photo and send it to me, please. In this part, name all the kinds of sweaters and shoes and all of the names of the clothing that you can see in this picture. Write the names, please. And in this part, look at the directory. Create conversation for following people. You see in this part, shoppers and clerks at the information desk. What are they talking about? Make conversation. In this part, a shopkeeper and a customer, a clerk and a shopper. What are they talking? They are going to talk about this V-neck. Talk about it, make a conversation, and also about this part, make a conversation. Take a photo and send it to me. Let's call it a day. Have a nice time and goodbye.